Pilot, 64, weak.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
On first and goal, Drake. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Got double tight. Double tight. 22, check, bomber. 22, check, bomber. Watch the shift. Check three, check three.
He's cracked.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Dolphins 7, Colts nothing.
Watching your fire. You don't want none. Give me it. Pick up the ball. Kill. Let's go. Come on.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Check 25. Say.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 9, check.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Okay, ready. 2-6. I know he ain't got it. Train. Well. Zip it. Motion. Reset.
They just get the play off. Now Brissett. And that is incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Here it comes. Mike, 55. Squeeze. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Under crunch.
They'll try and throw for it here. Big loss here as he's taken down. Taco Charlton. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, Frank.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. A handoff to the right side. It's Drake. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. Hot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 80. Coming after you. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 58's the mark.
To try again after the sack. Rosen, and a completion to Wilson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson, 26 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Drop deep, drop deep.
They go play action with Brissett. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Rush in, rush in.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Jerome Baker in the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
On second down now, it's Hines, and he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Tackle made there by Eric Rowe. Brissett now, and the throw there going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
You got nothing. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Go, go. It's just me and you. Alert, go. Flare, flare, flare.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Now Brissett on 4th down. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Monday. Kill. Greystone, travel. Out.
Joker, 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 joker.
Monday.
Motion.
Hey, Charlie.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Wilson's got it complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
We got 3. We got 3. We got 2. Pick it up, guys. 58's the money. 58's the money. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 58, right over there. Yeah. 58, right there. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go, 58's the mic.
What do you got?
D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hal.
58's Mike. I got you, Pop.
58's the mic.
Hey, alert. Night, sweetheart.
Right.
So that'll back them up 5.
Let's go, baby.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Sanders' kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This will be taken in at the 1. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.